The family of a grade 10 learner from Tswelelopele High School in Itsoseng has opened a case of assault against her teacher. Well, the family is accusing the teacher of assaulting the 16-year-old learner in class last month, and they also allege that the teacher repeatedly hit the learner on the head with a phone. Now, according to the family, the incident left the child feeling dizzy, lost hearing on one ear, and her head was swollen. Now, for more, we're going to be crossing to our reporter Thabiso Moss, who is in Bodibe. For more, Thabiso. It's a grim moment, of course. You're there at the family home. Talk us through the sentiments and the emotions that's been echoed from the family at large. I know that you're also going to be speaking to one of the family members, perhaps to recap what has happened and where to from here.
Good morning to you and our viewers at home. We are inside the family home of the grade 10 learner from here in Bodibe. The learner is attending at Tswelelopele High School in Itsoseng. So Itsoseng is just next to Bodibe village where we are stationed currently. And in a moment, I'm going to speak to a parent of the affected learner. We understand that this matter now, as we speak, Diesel, is before court, and the teacher appeared before the Itsoseng Magistrates Court this week, but I'll allow the parent of the learner just to let us in on this incident, and obviously we'll also speak to other stakeholders later on just to get a sense of what action is being taken against this teacher, as she has been formally charged from what we heard, from what we are hearing from the parents. But let me allow them to speak for themselves. I'm joined by the dad of the learner. Obviously, I'm going to hide his face to protect the learner, who's a minor. Thank you very much, Ndate, for joining us on SABC News this morning. Just take us back. This incident happened last month. Just let us in on that.
Good morning. Good morning, the viewers, and thanks for this opportunity. On the 31st of July, the child came back from school complaining about the headache. We did not pay attention that much. We just thought maybe she was tired. So at later stage, maybe it was around 7-8 o'clock in the evening, we realized that that's when I started to cross-question her because she was dizzy. That's when she was open to me, saying that she was assaulted by the class teacher. She was assaulted in the manner of the class teacher used iPhone on her head. And there was no visible injuries at that point. In the morning, the following day, she forced herself to go to school because she was writing one of the tests. And I gave her Panado. Coming back again, she was complaining about the pain again. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, she was at the same pains again. So we decided to go to visit the school, Tswelelopele. We met the principal. We were really so disappointed about what she said to us. She told us to take the child to doctor and bring a bill to the class teacher. Our intention there was to find out exactly what happened and also to reprimand the class teacher. Again, was also to ask teacher to make sure that if the child is in pain, she has to make that sure that she actually communicates with us daily as a class teacher.
But did you get answers with regard to what led to the incident? Why was the child assaulted by her teacher?
According to the child, it was a physical science period when they were asked some questions, because the teacher always encouraged learners to assist each other. During that time, she assisted one of her fellow learners, and then when the teacher was doing rounds checking the answers, she actually hit the child with a cell phone without actually a reason, because she was initially told that the wrong answer belonged to one of the learners in the class. That's how she was assaulted.
And you took a step as parents. You approached the police, lay a charge of assault. Just talk to us more about that, because you told me that the matter, as we speak, is before court. The said teacher appeared before court this week.
We took that action or decision because after principal told us to take the child to doctor, we decided to, with the advice of the doctors, We've got our own family doctors. We can't actually disclose, yes. And then the advice was, the head injury can be permanent, can even lead to disability to the child. We decided to open the case because, there is no proper, I believe that there is no proper handling of issues or matters at school, at that particular school. Because if maybe on our arrival, principal called the teacher and we spoke and, we ironed everything out. We were not fighting, actually. We just wanted to, reprimand the teacher because we believe that this is not the first incident. It's been happening, going on, and it means that principal has been telling everybody or the parents to take their children to the doctors, which actually... besides that, there is to punish, corporal punishment has since been banned in 1997. It's Act 33 of 1997. Bella also supplement that act that learners shouldn't be punished. Can be physically, can be emotionally. So yes.
I just want to talk about how is the learner doing so far, because we understand that her head was swollen after that incident. And you, like you said, you also administered some medication. You took her to the doctor. How is she doing currently?
It's the still same situation. When the pain starts, she can't hear anything. She always complain about the sounds on her ear. It's happening daily. She's on medication. We took her to a scanner. It was last week. We're expecting the results sooner. Can be this week or next week. Yes.
So what would you want to see happening in this instance where your child has been assaulted by a teacher? You also spoke about the issue of corporal punishment, that it's no longer there has been banned long time ago. What would you want to see the department doing with this matter?
We are expecting both department, which is our SAPS and justice system, and the basic education department. The matter was reported to the head of Itsoseng basic education district. We never had anything, nothing. We don't know how far they are. We don't know even if he went to school. So there is nothing that is being done. So far, we want the department to take action, because obviously this is a criminal, but also they need to do their own, take their own responsibility as a department. Because if they are not going to do anything, it means that they are actually acting against Bella Act, they are acting against the Corporal Punishment Act. The child is actually she's emotional. She's been beside physical, because the same teacher is the one who's still teaching, is still same class teacher, nothing, and there is no. The sad part is after going to the principal on the 4th of August, he only phoned us after 8 days, trying to check what is happening with the child.
So since the incident, you have never heard anything from the Department of Education in the province? Nothing.
No communication, no email. There is nothing. So we don't know what is happening. I'm not sure if maybe the problem is from the head or maybe the principals, because with these principals, the integrity is questionable, because she doesn't have management skills of managing the critical issues, the crisis. It's like she's more softer on other people, whereby I believe that I will ask department if this was the best candidate for her to be a principal at this school. I doubt if they did the proper diligence.
Thank you so much. That's a parent of a 16-year-old learner who was allegedly assaulted by her teacher at Tswelelopele High School in Itsoseng here in the Northwest Province, saying that drastic action must be taken against the said teacher who allegedly assaulted his child at Tswelelopele High School. And obviously, like I said, we're going to engage the Department of Education in the province just to get the comment on this matter, and also contact other relevant authorities, the police and other authorities as far as this matter is concerned, as the parent is saying that they have laid charge, and the matter was before court this week. And then he also told us that the teacher will appear in court again next month in September.